How you doing, folks? Want to do a bit of a fresh video as far as the Sugar Creek Forge build along. This video is probably going to encompass some of the actual tooling stages of this. You've seen my initial design. The materials that came were a little bit smaller on this axis here, so I've had to compress my initial image down a little bit, and just which reduced some of the curviness of my design. But that's what I've ended up with. I've cut that out and put it on a stencil so that I can work around this shape here when I start cutting and filing and stuff. I still think it looks pretty good. Certainly very close to my initial design. So yeah, going to take this across to my shed where I've got a file and some tools and stuff, and we'll start banging this out, and I'll probably give you a bit of an update as we go along. See ya. So I've got my material viced, locked down in the vice, guys, and it'll be interesting to see just how tough this material is. I've heard some of the guys have had a bit of difficulty cutting it. I've got a brand new 24 tooth blade on here, and this is viced down fairly firmly. So we'll just make a couple of cuts and we'll see. Oh no, that's cutting pretty nicely. This cut I'm about to make in here is going to be an interesting one, because I'm starting from on an angle here. I need to get this started. Now I need to flip my vice around this way, and so I can cut down on that angle there. Probably going to have to drill across there or something to bring these two lines together. I want to try and leave a little bit of meat in here, because I think I can add a little bit of thickness through here. I don't want to get too close in there. Hey guys, I think what I'm going to do across here is make a series of downward cuts, because getting in here with an angle is just a bit hard. So yeah, I'll make a series of downward cuts, and then I'll try and break those prongs off with a pair of pliers. So I'll come back just before I start breaking, and we'll see if it works. Hey guys, so yeah, in the end, employed a couple of different hacksawing techniques here. I ended up doing the little pillar cuts here and the pillar cuts here there, and in the end, after trying a couple of different sets of tools, a pair of these needle nose vice grips were really good for pinching right down low on the base of these little pillars and giving them a wiggle, and they snapped right off. I don't believe that the steel has experienced any warping from that, and I tried to maintain them fairly away from where my actual knife stock is going to be. So I got him locked down again, guys. I'm going to start working on some of these curved areas with a new curved file I picked up. This is second cut. Seems to be moving the material quite nicely. Yeah, so file's definitely doing a really nice job on moving some of this metal out. It's actually going quite quickly, so I'll have to be really careful not to remove too much. getting into some of these locations is proving pretty tricky. So yeah, necessity breeds invention. So meet my my round file. Just some sandpaper and some shell casings, and it gives me a little bit of give, and it's nice and round, and it fits into these locations beautifully. So yeah. Hey guys, so I'm back over at the house, and I'm finished doing what I'm going to do today. I think I've pretty much got this to where it's going to where it needs to be. Most of the edges been pretty much cleaned up nicely. I don't think I've got too much metal to take off at all anymore. Maybe the odd little place, I'm not sure whether you can see that, there's a little tiny, where the file dug in a little bit deeper there. I could cut that out a little bit further, but that might come off when I do the blade profile. But yeah, my question now is, what do I how far to complete do I get this prior to heat treat? So should I get this edge here absolutely as smooth as I need it to be prior to heat treat, or do you polish it later? That's what I'm not really sure about. And yeah, also blade profile, what do you guys think? This is essentially going to be functioning like a butter knife. It's for cutting and picking up soft cheeses primarily, but it can also pick up hard cheeses. That's why I put that little prong there. But for cutting and spreading soft cheese, so essentially this thing's a glorified butter knife. So I'm thinking I'd really like to, but I don't know whether I can. I'd really like to taper it down from where my handle will finish, and then taper it down like a butter knife on each side, and make the whole thing pretty much a flat, possibly full flat, and then just, yeah, have it taped down. So yeah, and that I'm really worried about doing, if you know what I mean. Like, that's going to be challenging. So yeah, anyway guys, let me know what you think. Just give you a nice close look at the edges I've managed to get. I used, this was done with files, and then I used some metal type sandpapers to get in there. My funky little casing tool to get into these curves, and I haven't quite finished in here. I need to probably clean up in there a little bit more, and I can see that there's a little place where the file dug in on the end here that I need to clean up a little bit more too. Otherwise, that when I heat treat it, it'll be in there and harder to remove. So yeah, again, I'm really curious about how close to complete this needs to be before heat treat. I don't know. I've got no idea. Anyway, take it easy, guys. Look forward to talking to you soon.